Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Retirement Trades. We're trying to build a small community here so we can get together and try and figure out this trading thing correctly as a group. So, welcome, and I don't like to waste a lot of time, so let's take a look at the markets. All right, today we're hovering right around all-time highs again here. Not a whole lot going on as far as news goes. I think Fed Daily doing a little talking, so that could add a little excitement to the day at times. But for the most part, we're just right up there at the top, which doesn't lead me a whole lot of opportunities because I am bullish on the market, but really want to enter trades is by selling puts. So we prefer to do that on down days, but we're still trying to dig ourselves out of a hole. Let's take a look at that hole. All right, so AMD, I want to say this morning I looked, it actually hit 115 for a little bit, if I remember right. Yeah, we actually did. That candle right there, high of the day was 115.55, so that's a good sign. I want to say one of the analysts come out and basically resubstantiated his claims that AMD go up to 170. That would be phenomenal. I hope it doesn't go there too quickly because that would leave us completely upside down here in a couple of these poor man covered calls we have. So what do we want to do here? We're going to wait. We're going to bide our time really for the most part. So we are definitely doing well with our covered call. Well, we will be. we were a little bit. We were above 115 earlier, but okay. So we just need to keep creeping up there. Good news is we have till September to do so. Keep a close eye on these covered calls. This one doesn't expire till the 28th. We will not roll that right away. We'll wait and see what happens. So we're going to leave AMD alone today. Let's slide down to Carnival Cruise Lines. Look at that, we're up 40% on that one. Let's take a look at the chart. Just consolidating here right around that middle Bollinger. It is still running down here in the oversold category in the stochastics. So that is good to see because we can just keep floating along where we are. Hopefully at one point it makes a little pop up. We just keep all that premium. Worst case scenario, we get assigned Carnival Cruise Lines at $25, and that's not really a bad thing either. That's why we picked that price. We wouldn't mind being there. In the meantime, I rather collect premiums. I would want to be in 2 or 3 positions, collecting premium on 2 or 3 positions, and just keep that rolling. But because we have 50% of our buying power tied up in this AMD debacle here that I created, basically we have limits, great limits. So I would rather be collecting these premiums right now and only be in 1 to 2 positions if I could have my way right now. So Celsius, look at this, collected, that's at 71%. That was actually about 76% earlier. Let's look at that chart here. Market might be pulling back a little bit right now. Yeah, look at this. Celsius was up to a high of 23.23 earlier. So that is good. Let's keep going with that. And we have 2 contracts on that one. That's something we don't do an awful lot. So, yep, we have 2 sold puts on that. And that's for this Friday. So, barring any really bad news in the market or Celsius itself, we probably could sit and let that expire, but I'm going to keep a closer eye on it. If I catch it while it's up around 80%, I'll probably just take the profits. Mara, well, we have 2 positions here, both closing this Friday. One put for $17. It's been bouncing around there just under. And then we have this one for $21. That's the longest one we've been in. But we collected a $515 premium on that. And if we have to roll it once or twice to get there, when Bitcoin jumps up again at its next opportunity, we'll just keep doing that, trying to either roll for break even or adding a little premium. All right, so probably not a whole lot here I want to do today. I would sell Celsius if it jumps up and gets higher again, but let's work on our shopping list, even though we're kind of convinced that it's not a great day to do so, but we'll see if there's any outliers that might grab our attention. So, okay, Riot is another Bitcoin play like Mara, and that is having a little bit of a down day on a what is overall green day for the market. But we don't want to get into that because we have two Mara plays right now, and don't want to get too heavy into one sector. Okay, so let's see, Upwork. This is one I like, not any kind of an opportunity right now here. Heading up, approaching the overbought category and just floating in the middle of the Bollingers. Nothing too exciting there. Mara, we're going to skip. Gold. Gold had a big rise, consolidating the last few days. Like I talked about before, I just like to keep my eye on that more or less, more so than a play, unless I see something that really grabs my attention. So Vishay Semiconductors, they've just kind of been on a run since I discovered them, add them to the watch list here, but hasn't presented an opportunity for us yet. Celsius we know about. Sony, this one's been strange. I mean, look at this. This is a pretty normal chart for the most part. But these last 4 days have just been gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up, and intraday pullback. But I said I wanted to look into the news and see what was going on with Sony, and I haven't taken the time to do that. I apologize, but we had friends in over the weekend, and we had a big snowstorm rolling through, so I wasn't working too much on finance all weekend. I was just kind of half enjoying myself and half tormented with snow removal. So, but I did not get that job done. Sorry, I didn't do my homework, teacher. But let's look at Pfizer. What do we got there? Okay, Pfizer's just hanging around down here. We'll look at the premiums on that, see what that offers us. What's the most recent low here? This candle's lows 25.17. I would say, where does 25? Oh, that line right there is a 25.02. I would completely be happy with Pfizer at 25. But is there any premium to be had? Let's take a look here at the table. Let's just look at this weekend for giggles, even though I know it's not going to be there. 8-9 cents next week, $25, $22 to $23. Not horrible for a week and a half's work. Oops, we skip one. We did March 7th, $28 to $30 or 25. March 14th, $25, $35.38. So that's going out nearly a full month, $35. I don't know. It just doesn't sound enticing. I'd almost rather go back to a week and a half for $22, $23, to be honest with you. All right, let's just go down the list, maybe come back. Okay, Carnival we know about. Intel, I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter that the margin requirements required me to liquidate my position here. This has done nothing but gone up. I totally had the right call and bad timing. So, that's just it's a constant reminder to manage your positions, manage your margins better, people. Okay, man, AT&T just on an up run. Sox XL. We're waiting for Brandon's sign of 2 red candles before we get in, and since we started watching it, we haven't seen that. Okay, silver. Again, we just keep an eye on what the precious metals are doing. We will take a stab once in a while, but not often. SMCI. Man, look at that. Another good gap up. Pulling back during the day would be an opportunity, but it's way outside our price range now, as well as HIMS, which is $60. All right, I'm not seeing anything super exciting here, guys. I know it makes for a really boring video, but to be honest with you, trading should be boring. If you're getting your blood pressure up and you're getting crazy excited every day and losing sleep, then it's probably because you're not making the right choices or you're taking on too much risk. Yeah, I'm not interested in that at all. I really just want to get AMD out of this portfolio and then just working on slowing it or slowly growing it here and building the community. Let's just take one more peek here just for fun. Let's make that trade today. Let's just go, let's see, what's this, week and a half out. We are on the put side. We will sell a put right here for $22 on Pfizer and let it fly. We're filled. All right, why not? So we're back into Pfizer for where are we? There's the options chain right there. Today is, let's see, what am I looking for? Activities. Order chain. Oh, there's activity right there. Okay, just so we know for sure where we're at. Today, 12/27, we entered the 25 strike price put for 22 cents. Let's take Pfizer and we will change the color back to normal. Drag it into the active side. And let's see, today we sold a put for about a week and a half out, February 28th, $25 strike price, one contract, and 0.22. And we now have an open trade in Pfizer again. So, and where are we at? Let me go on over here. So far on Pfizer, we are at $70 plus the 22 we just collected. This won't balance out until this trade is closed. It'll just read the prior total because this is still an open position and constantly changing. So anyways, that's it for today, guys. I do really appreciate you all stopping by. Drop your comments below and like, share, subscribe. There'll be a link to the Discord community if you want to join that, chat with us. But anyways, it's Tuesday. We missed Monday due to President's Day. I will be back here recording again tomorrow. So this video will release on Wednesday, and Wednesdays on Thursday, and Fridays on Saturday. So we're a day behind this week, but we'll still get it all done. You guys enjoy your week.